Welcome to our video on the impact of climate change on mental health, addressing eco-anxiety. As climate change continues to reshape our world, its effects extend beyond environmental concerns, seriously influencing mental well-being. Today, we will explore how eco-anxiety has emerged as a recognized mental health issue, the traumas triggered by extreme weather events, and the disproportionate impact on vulnerable populations such as children, youth, and rural communities. We will also discuss the role social and economic disparities play in exacerbating these mental health challenges, while highlighting the importance of community resilience and the need for mental health care to adapt to these climate challenges. Join us as we delve into this critical topic and seek solutions that can foster mental well-being in the face of climate adversity. 1. Eco-anxiety is recognized as a mental health concern. Eco-anxiety is a term that has become increasingly prevalent in recent years. It describes the chronic fear and stress people feel about environmental disasters and the broader implications of climate change. This form of anxiety is not just a fleeting worry, it is a profound concern that affects individuals globally. Many people are finding themselves overwhelmed by the constant news of melting ice caps, dying species, and rising sea levels. As they ponder the future of our planet, the weight of these issues can manifest as anxiety. Mental health professionals are acknowledging eco-anxiety as a legitimate concern, reflecting the urgent need to address the psychological impacts of our changing environment. 2. Extreme weather events trigger trauma. Extreme weather events such as hurricanes, wildfires, and floods are not just devastating to the physical landscape, they leave a lasting mark on the human psyche. Survivors of these natural disasters often grapple with post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, depression, and anxiety. The unpredictability and severity of these events can shatter a person's sense of security and normalcy. Imagine the terror of losing your home to a flood or watching a wildfire consume everything you hold dear. These experiences can lead to long-lasting trauma, with individuals reliving the events long after the skies have cleared. Addressing the mental health repercussions of such disasters is as critical as addressing their physical aftermath. 3. Climate change affects children and youth disproportionately. Young people are particularly vulnerable to the psychological impacts of climate change. They are acutely aware that they will inherit a planet facing severe environmental challenges, and this awareness is leading to heightened levels of eco-anxiety among them. Many children and youth express deep concerns about their future, worrying about the availability of clean air, water, and a stable climate. The burden of these worries can affect their mental well-being, leading to anxiety, stress, and even depression. In a world where they are told they hold the keys to the future, the pressure to find solutions to these immense problems can be overwhelming. 4. Rural and indigenous communities are at higher risk. Rural and indigenous communities are often on the front lines of climate change, facing unique challenges that can exacerbate mental health issues. Many of these communities rely on climate-dependent livelihoods, such as farming and fishing. As climate change disrupts weather patterns and ecosystems, these livelihoods are threatened, leading to stress, uncertainty, and feelings of hopelessness. Imagine watching your crops fail or your fishing yields diminish, knowing that the very basis of your community's survival is at risk. These communities also face cultural disruptions, as the changing environment alters traditional ways of life. The emotional toll of these changes is significant and requires targeted mental health support. 5. Social and economic disparities exacerbate mental health issues. Climate change does not affect everyone equally. Vulnerable populations in developing countries often bear the brunt of its impacts. These populations frequently lack access to mental health resources, making it harder to cope with the psychological toll of climate change. Economic and social disparities mean that many people are left without the support they need to navigate the anxiety and stress related to environmental changes. The absence of mental health infrastructure in these areas can lead to feelings of isolation and helplessness. As they face the dual challenges of environmental and mental health crises, the need for equitable access to mental health care becomes even more pressing. 6. Community resilience can mitigate mental health effects. Community resilience is a powerful tool in mitigating the mental health effects of climate change. When communities come together in support and action, it can reduce feelings of isolation and anxiety. Collective efforts to address climate change, such as local sustainability initiatives or community support groups, provide a sense of purpose and agency. These activities not only help the environment but also foster a sense of belonging and hope. When individuals see that they are not alone in their concerns and that they can contribute to meaningful change, it can alleviate the mental burden of eco-anxiety. Building strong community networks is essential in fostering resilience against the backdrop of climate change. 7. Mental health care must adapt to climate challenges. As the reality of climate change becomes more apparent, mental health care systems must adapt to address its challenges. Governments and organizations are beginning to integrate climate-related mental health support into disaster response and public health systems. This integration is crucial in ensuring that mental health care is responsive to the unique stresses posed by climate change. Mental health professionals are being trained to recognize and address eco-anxiety and trauma related to environmental disasters. By providing targeted support and resources, mental health care systems can help individuals cope with the psychological impacts of climate change, fostering resilience and well-being in the face of environmental uncertainty.